What's up, guys? It's your boy the Badwolf, here to bring you more interesting information. Now, this particular video is going to be about the Secret Banker's Manual. Okay? But before we get into the... What's that? Oh, I'm glad you noticed. This actually is a premium vodka by my guy Marcel out there. Alright, so he sells this brand right here, Figaro. Alright, so if you guys want to check out his product, I know I like to, you're just going to head over to Blue Rack, okay, BLURACK.com, and then you're going to type in Figaro, Figaro, and check this out. He's got them right here, $29.99 for a bottle and $179 for a 6-pack. All right, so support your local people. They're out there working hard, and hey, as an entrepreneur to an entrepreneur, I support him. So I ask that you guys go and check out his particular website and order today if you like vodka. All right, that being said, let's get back to the video. So now this particular manual is written, hold on, let's just get into it. All right, so there we go. All right, sorry, it's going to do the line thing. I don't know, just the syncing is still off. So anyway, when I get a couple more bucks, I'll get a better setup, and then we won't have that problem. But till then, sorry, deal with it. All right, so this particular manual is by Tom Schauf, okay? Tomshauf. Now, I do not own the rights to this particular material. I'm just using what I found on the internet. So Tom, thank you for being cool about me showing information. Now, I do recommend that if he has a site out there, or if you can purchase this particular manual, that you do so and support him. However, in here he does speak about this as being educational information. He is a CPA, and but once again, I have not validated all that particular information, but the information in there is interesting. So, as always, this is educational. Now, like I said, do support him if he has a website, or if you can find it on there. I particularly found this by typing in Top Secret Banker's Manual, and I suppose you could probably look up Thomas Schauf, Schauf, and I would put .pdf. Okay, should be able to find that on his website or somewhere online. And like I said, just educational information, but let's go ahead and take a look. Now, I'm not going to share every single thing in this book because obviously I don't have permission to do that verbatim, but I will talk about what's in there, and then you guys can go and search for that book or purchase it from his website on your own. All right, so essentially he kind of is talking about you know, all good U.S. national type stuff. But in this particular video, we're going to cover how, first, he just basically gives you a warning that this information may change at any point in time. All right, it's kind of the same thing with the promissory notes and whatever else. Now, even though they're still legal on the books, especially in accordance with the UCC, which they all have to be, some things might change internally and law-wise and whatever else. So try to stay up date with this information. What works today may not work tomorrow, but as far as we know, all these things are still valid. So if you have difficulties, it typically just means that that particular institution is being a capital D to the I to the C to the K. Okay, we know who you are. All right, so moving on. All right, so right here it kind of breaks down that he's this is a banking report by Thomas Schauf, who's a CPA. What the banks fear, giving notices, talks about there being two kinds of money. Okay, he goes down to talk about credit cards and then credit card bookkeeping entries. Okay, and how they do those things. Then he breaks it down to debt collectors. Okay, so this book right here, guys, this manual is fire. All right, changing the system, ultimate fears of bankers, the threat to the economy, Title 12 USC of the banking law, auditors and attorneys, okay, information on them, introduction to preliminary judicial procedures, and then he kind of confers between the Bible and today's banking and the similarities that are in these two essentially jurisdictions, different jurisdictions. Um, okay, let's go down a little bit more. All right. Suggested court admissions. Okay, things you send to the court. Um, Notice of adequate assurance of due performance. He's got a number of affidavits for the bank, for the credit unions, and then notice of alleged loan dispute, notice of holder in due course status, request for confirmation, notice and demand for for full disclosure, notice and breach of agreement, proof of mailing, and certificate of service. Okay. Then at the end, he's got some acts, statutes, regulations, terms, and excerpts from his first book. The particular one I have here is the third generation. All right, so as you go through this manual, okay, and it's not terribly hard to find online. Like I said, it doesn't say that anywhere in here that there's a cost for this. But like I said, if you do find this information and just say pay for it, and it's from him, then go ahead and pay for it from him. All right, just it's what's fair. But if not, if it's just free, then by all means, go get you a copy. The only thing he does say in here is that he said this manual is for educational purposes only and not for legal advice. He said Tom Schaaf is educating you so you might vote for him as president so he can fix all of these problems. So, Tom, if you're out there watching and you do run for president, you get the voting back of the Badwolf and all of our viewers out there in YouTubian land. All right, so thank you. Other than that, like I said, he doesn't have any claimers where it says copyright infringement or whatever else. Okay, so let's go. So, like I said, I'm not going to read through every single part, but a lot of the information in here is a lot of the questions that some of you guys have asked me, and some of them I don't have yet. Okay, so I'm going to read through all of this. Now, I skimmed through a couple times, and I was impressed, that's why I want to make a video on it. But I'm going to, after the recording of this, I will be reading this line for line and trying to get to understand the information there. So, I suggest you guys do that as well. Yeah, I mean, it's got volumes of information, guys. So, you know me, I wouldn't put it in front of you if it wasn't worth anything. It's definitely some fire. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully you guys like the video. Nothing too long. I just want to introduce you to something that I think you guys will find pretty fascinating and educational. So, that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now, before we go, remember, if you guys see anybody using this particular video or other videos I have in a negative way, slanging that S word, sovereigns, which we're not, okay? Make sure you report them in the upper box over there so that they don't get away with that crap, because we are not harassing people. We are non-belligerent non-combatants, state citizens, or otherwise known as non-U.S. nationals, and we don't need to be called out of our name. That is bullying. That is harassment. Okay? And all the logos I got here, should be right about here, are copyrighted by me. So, that's what I'm saying. I don't care if you guys use it out there in a positive way, but those trolls, not so much. All right, and before we go, okay, lastly, I made the videos on the bonds. I'm not helping people access them. That is between you. It's a personal thing between you and that institution. I gave you the hints, and you have to contact them in order to learn how to do them proper way. Some people have already been successful. Some people have not been because of their ways of just being rude to these people and assuming and demanding. Yeah, tread lightly. Okay. As always, everything on this site is educational information only. If you guys have placed an order for a consultation or a product or whatever and did not receive it, understand that sometimes the service of notifying me doesn't work, because like PayPal, sometimes you guys don't put in your email addresses or your contact information, and I can't find you. So I'm also not going to try all that hard. So if you have something pending, contact me and I'll get you taken care of. It might be that's why I have people send me the confirmation, because that way I can just get you your products and services. Okay, cool, thanks. Otherwise, if you guys are interested in the products, okay, don't forget to check out blacksite32.com. Also, now down below you will find a banner with all of the new Badwolf logos and merch. Yeah, I got merch now. And I'm going to make a video or two on that. One's a sneak peek and one's going to take you right to the new website. But there's also a link on blacksite32 in the pro shop if you guys go there, a link there. But that's about it. So anyway, not going to ramble. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. More videos. Oh, I'm going to dump a whole lot of videos at the end of this month, and then I'm going to take a break. Not from something the services, just from making videos. Brother's got to relax a little bit. Talk to you later.